Hello viewers, Namaste. Welcome back to our channel Emotional Fitness. Today in this video we are seeing why the children are addicted to screens, why they spend most of their time on the screens and mobile phones. What are the harmful effects? Let's see.
Nowadays, most of the families are nuclear. That is, they have parents and with one or two children. So what happens, and most of the parents are actually going to office, and so what happens, they have very less time to spend with their children. And when the parents come back home, they feel very tired and are very busy with their other works. And when they are in office, they actually leave the children either with a servant maid or in a daycare center, and they bring along them with them when they come back home. So they are actually having no time to spend with their children. And so to manage this, they feel that giving them TV or mobile phones, they'll be able to manage the children, because they'll watch TV and have fun, and then they can do their work. And so it usually starts with a half an hour a day, but slowly it increases to 7 or 8 hours, and then a day comes when they are unable to leave the screens, and then it becomes a very great difficult to bring them out of that position. And now in this pandemic period, even the schools have become online, and so the children are getting more attached to the screens than to people or with friends. Nowadays we can see, even while traveling in train or by flight, the children are more attached to the screens. They feel that they are more enjoyable because the screens are full of animation and colorful, and so even a small child gets attached to the screen rather than watching the scenes outside and enjoying the beauty of the nature, because they feel that that is not so nice than the screens, because it's a very colorful and animated. Because of this, the screen time is becoming increasing than our natural environment.
What are the harmful effects caused by screens?
The most important harmful effects which it is caused by watching TV or mobile phones is, some children, they become sedentary, or they may lose interest in hobbies. They may even have no interest in academics, or they can become, they don't have the time for physical activities. When this type comes, then it becomes negatively affected. That is, they are becoming lazy and all. But actually, if these are all not the problems really caused by watching TV. If the child is able to manage his time well in a balanced way, then it doesn't cause any problem. If the child is able to watch the TV for some time and then give importance for his academics, and also take up some hobbies and all, and if he is able to adjust his time accordingly, then it is not actually a problem at all. If the children are having bad eating habits, or the sleep pattern is disturbed, and there is no family time and all, if all such things are there, then it is actually a problem. But if the child is managing himself in a balanced way, then there is no need for the parents to get worried about the children, because they are actually having a balanced life.
Some parents feel bad if their children are poor in their education, or they may get any health issues. They felt that it is because of screens. Is it true?
See, children getting ill or poor in their academics is not because of the TV or screens, because even we get illness not only because of watching TV. Even in our days, when we were before 50 years, when there were no TV and screens or mobile phones, we used to fall ill, or we used to have, even many people had eyesight problems. Even myself, I got eyesight problem at the age of 15. So when there were no screens or there were no mobile phones, but still I had eye problem. So it shows that it is not because of the screens that we get eye problem, or we may become poor in studies because of the TV. This doesn't have actually any effect on children. Actually, it is actually our imagined fears. We feel that it may cause this, but it is not so. It is only our fear actually. It's only a fear that we are having. They may get these problems, but these problems do not arise because of watching TV or screens. Actually, and some parents also feel that they may become moody or violent, or even they may start bullying others because they feel that they are actually getting the habit by watching TV. This is not so at all. Even in the olden days when they were joint family, we used to see children fighting among each other, and there were no screens or anything to learn these habits from the screens. There are certain problems which can be faced by the children. Some children, when they are actually on the online, they may give their personal informations because they feel that the other person is actually asking them, which is not at all needed, because we don't know what type, whether it is genuine or not, or they may actually even misuse this. So this may be the problem which is caused because of watching screens. Then there are also certain problems faced by the children. They may play certain games which can cause harmful effects on their mind, like playing some fighting games, or games like being bullied or bullying others. This all have a harmful effect on their mind. This has an harmful effect on the child's mind. They can even be addicted to gambling or other games which are not at all needed. So the parents have to keep a watch on what the child is actually doing on the screen and guide them so that they may not be misled by the mobile phones or watching TV.
How can parents help their children to come up in their life in a balanced way?
Parents have to take care of the children to develop in a balanced way. We should see that there are actually at least certain physical activity is done by the child. If there is no physical activities, then we should see that they do not watch TV or mobile phones, because if they sit simply by watching TV or mobile phones, there are chances of them becoming obese, and this may lead to certain problems which are very risky also. So they should have a balanced diet. That is, every child should be allowed to do some exercise. Even the parents can join them and help them to do the exercise and make them to do it together, so that they also have some fun and enjoy their life instead of just sitting in a sedentary way watching TV. Then the parents should see that they should at least have one meal together, and during the meal time they should not have any screens, and they should not talk some serious matters during the meal time, because this can lead to a harmful effects on the child as well. And the parents should see that the children are actually having a proper sleeping time. That is, they should daily sleep at a particular time and get up at a particular time. This should not be disrupted. Then they should also help the child and tell them that they are concerned about them, and so they are actually not very strict with them, because they want to help the child to come up in a very balanced way, and with lots of fun in their life, and not make it very dull and boring. The parents should tell the children that they are actually concerned about them, and so they are trying to help them to be in a disciplined way, and they should see that the children are having lots of fun and enjoy their life instead of being very sedentary and boring. Children are actually ready to listen to their parents if they tell them in a very proper way and explain to them they are actually concerned about their life, and so they are actually helping them out. They are trying to actually help them out and not be very strict with them. If you actually become very strict with them and do not allow them their free time and other things, then there are chances that children can start telling lies and going in a bad way. Then we'll have to actually regret in the later life. There are a lot of benefits by watching TV or mobile phones. It is not only that they are bad for the child. Actually, the child learns a lot from the mobile phones, or even by YouTube. Nowadays, through YouTube, we can get so much of information, so they can become creative, or they get different ideas which can be developed in the later life, and then they can also have their communication skills are also becomes good because of watching TV and screens. So it is actually not that watching mobile phones or TV screens are bad for the children, because there are lot of good informations which we get on the TV screens. Now they are also actually connected to what is happening in the world. In the olden days, only we had newspapers through which we could know what is actually happening in the world. But nowadays, everything is available on the screen. And during this pandemic period, each and every child knows what are the safety rules and they should follow when they are going out. Even my grandson, who is just 2 years old, he knows that he should wear his mask when he is going out. So this all they can learn by watching the screen. So watching TV or mobile phones is actually not a very bad habit, but it is how we make use of them. For example, a knife can be used to cut the vegetables, or it can also be used to murder. So it is actually how you make use of the thing which is more important.
In the coming video, we will be discussing about what are the addictions in youth and teenagers and how can we minimize that addiction with the help of flower remedies. Hope you all like this video. If you are watching this channel for first time, please like, share and subscribe the channel and click the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you.
Thank you.